Vietnamese State President Luong Quang had meetings with heads of state and high-ranking leaders of UN member states on the sidelines of the high-level general debate of the 80th session of the UN General Assembly in New York on September 22. Meeting with Tajikistani President Emomali Rahman, the Vietnamese leader affirmed that Vietnam always attaches great importance to strengthening and developing its traditional friendship and multifaceted cooperation with Tajikistan. He proposed stepping up the exchange of delegations at all levels while bolstering collaboration in trade, investment, science and technology, education, tourism, and people-to-people exchanges to foster mutual understanding and friendship between the two nations. President Rahman expressed Tajikistan's high regard for and desire to strengthen comprehensive cooperative relations with Vietnam. He affirmed that Vietnam is an important partner in Southeast Asia, and Tajikistan wishes to expand cooperation with Vietnam as well as through Vietnam to expand cooperation with other countries in the region and ASEAN. Vietnam always treasures its relations with Paraguay, a key partner in South America, State President Luong Quang told Paraguayan President Santiago Peña Palacios in their meeting in New York on the same day. Both leaders praised the positive development steps in friendly relations between the two countries over the past 3 decades and agreed to create breakthroughs in cooperation in the years ahead. President Quang pushed for better effectiveness of economic, trade, and investment ties, urging Paraguay to accelerate negotiations for a free trade agreement between Vietnam and the Southern Common Market. He also sought facilitation for Vietnamese investment in Paraguay's telecommunications infrastructure, technology, and digital transformation sectors. Agreeing with the Vietnamese leaders' proposals, President Peña Palacios said the two countries share similarities in their struggles for independence and socio-economic development. He expressed his wish to learn from Vietnam's integration and development experience and described Vietnam as an important bridge for Paraguay to expand ties with ASEAN countries. Paraguay stands ready to support the early start of Vietnam-Mercosur FTA negotiations and wants to deepen multifaceted cooperation with Vietnam, especially in processing industries, and agriculture and garment sectors, he said. Vietnam always attaches importance to and wants to develop its traditional friendship and multifaceted cooperation with Austria, State President Luong Quang said while receiving Austrian Prime Minister Christian Stocker. The two leaders expressed their satisfaction with positive strides in the bilateral relationship in recent times, in which Austria has continuously been one of the top 10 trading partners of Vietnam in Europe, and Vietnam is an important trading partner of Austria in Southeast Asia. President Quang emphasized that economic trade investment ties are one of the important pillars of the bilateral relations, and suggested Austria increase investment in Vietnam in areas where Austria has strengths and Vietnam has demands, such as infrastructure, renewable energy, and green transition. The Austrian Prime Minister agreed that the two sides should increase the exchange of delegations at all levels, create more favorable conditions for businesses and localities of the two countries to connect and cooperate, and further promote cooperation in economy, trade, investment, science and technology, education and training, tourism, people-to-people exchange and other potential areas. In the spirit of political trust, the two leaders agreed to strengthen coordination and mutual support at multilateral forums.